First thing that you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, and you want to pull all the screws out around whatever cover you have, okay, to get access to the hole. I'm using it as a knife. And be careful when you do this to try to get all the silicone off of there so I can get this lid here. Alright guys, I took the cover off, okay, I removed the screws. This is the access cover, okay, remove the screws with the screwdriver, and I used a knife to try to get in here and remove all these pieces of silicone so that the cover will be a lot easier for me to remove out of here. And now I have access to the actual fitting. So let me get the screwdriver, loosen these clamps off, and get this fitting out of here, and we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like. Stay tuned. Alright guys, one of the things that a lot of these guys, these boat builders, don't seem to understand is when you're going to install these things, use marine grade silicone, but not the one that's permanent, because this one here from the inside I couldn't even turn the nut, guys. So I'm going to have to chisel it out, see, and get it out that way, the nut in the inside, because there's no way that I could turn that nut inside, especially in that little orifice that I have to work with to be able to get this thing out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so you have an idea how this thing came apart here. Look how bad it was that it broke right on the hose. This is the other part, like I told you, I had to chisel out because they had the permanent adhesive on here. And let me show you something else here. What I was showing you about the other stuff. Give me 1 second. Let's walk around here so we could take a look at this. I want to show you the piece that was on the outside. How it was. I told you it was going to come apart. Look how it came apart. It was already cracked. Look at the pieces right here. And it was just about, you know, a matter of, you know, the hose moving or something, and bam, the thing would have came apart, and water would have gushed right into that hull, just like that. Can you imagine that much water going into your boat? Well, I don't think that the build pump can you know, has that big of a hole to be able to pump out. So, you know, this boat is unsinkable because it's full of foam too, but nevertheless, you know, you'll definitely be out there without an engine or something, because the boat will go under. It'll just stay afloat, like the center console and stuff like that. But, you know, this is under the actual floor of the boat. So the self-bailing cockpit won't help me either. So that's why it's important, guys, to check, you know, all these things before you go in the water, you leave your boat in the water, especially this boat that sits in the water. So let me clean this up. I'm going to clean the gasket, okay, inside and out. Wipe it down, and then I'm going to go ahead, silicone it again, and put the new fitting in there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, there's two types of adhesive. This is a 3M 5200. You don't want to use this on that. You want to use the type of marine adhesive that you could put on and take off later if you want to. Alright, so we're going to use this adhesive right now. We're going to go and put it on the outside, and I'll show you how it looks after I cleaned it. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour it in there. And I want to show you that it was quite a challenge getting it out because of that small hole. And not only that small hole, guys, just the people that put this on, put it on with the type of adhesive that it's permanent. It's a permanent adhesive, so you know you can't even twist the lock nut on it. You know, that's how bad it is. All right. So anyway, let's take a look at this real quick here. So, show you how I cleaned it up. And yeah, nice and clean it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add silicone around the outside, inside, and then on the other, on the inside, on the outside, and then on the other side where the nut applies, and on these grooves here as well. And I'm going to put it on there. Stay tuned. Okay, as you guys can see, I got a lot of silicone all around this piece here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to slide it in here just like that. Okay, make sure that my fitting is facing where I want it. And then slide it in just like that. Okay, and I'm not going to do anything to it right now. I'm just going to kind of tap it in there just like that. All right, and just go around it with the silicone all around it. See? Okay, this is not perfect right now because I'm going to clean it up. But right now, I'm just setting it up, okay? I'm going to clean the outside of the silicone. It's not going to stay like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the inside and the nut. And then I'm going to tighten it up. And then we're going to install the hose. Stay tuned. All right, guys. I'll show you right now what it looks like. Look in there, see all the silicone, and I already got it on with the hose and everything clamped in. All right, there you go. Now we're going to go clean out the outside, and we're going to see how that looks. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, as you can see, we have the new one on already, and you can see there is no cracks in it at all. There is no cracks in it. Now I put the silicone, and I'm going to wait for it to dry. I already installed the hose, and tomorrow we're going to put the cap on and we're going to seal it, and we're done. If you like this, share, hit the thumbs up there, and subscribe. Let's go catch some snaps.